Hi guys, today we're going to be learning some more advanced ways that we can express ourselves using text in Photoshop, Adobe Photoshop CS2, and doing a little bit of review of yesterday. We know when there's this horizontal line, that means we can edit or modify it. And if we want to do a new line break, we can simply press enter. And I'm going to write, we're also going to learn a new way to submit our work. When we're done writing text, we know we're going to press that check to confirm, and we're good to go. So a few things. Yesterday we talked about how to modify text. You're going to need to highlight it all, and if we wanted to change the color, we could simply go to the color picker and then press check. Today, we're going to talk about alignment. So right now this is center aligned, but if you click right here, this is going to be left aligned, where all of the text lines up along the left-hand margin. Here we've got it. So all the text is lined up on the right. Pretty simple, right? I'm going to revert back to this center line and press check. All right. Probably not going to be an issue today, but at some point this semester you're going to have some trouble with leading. What do I mean by that? So leading is the space or the distance between text. So maybe you're going to open up Photoshop and you're going to see all the text like this, and you're going to be a little bit confused. You're going to say, hey Drost, why is Photoshop doing this? When I click and press enter, it brings all the words down here. How can we bring them closer together? To do that, what you're going to want to do is select them all, like so, and holding Alt on Windows or Option on a Mac, you're going to press up and down. So if I'm pressing up, I can bring the text pretty close together. I'm pressing down to create more distance, and that's going to help us when we're working on today's project. So like yesterday, we're going to go to the sandbox at mrdroz.com. We've got two new comics here. Like yesterday, we're going to right click. We're going to copy the image. We're going to go to Photoshop. We're going to go to File, New, press OK, and then Command V to paste. So now what we're going to do is add some text to this image. And the obvious thing here, we've got Batman and what looks like Robin. Batman scolding him. He's probably like, why did you leave the keys in the Batmobile? Or something like that. That would be the obvious thing. What would not be obvious, I think would be a little bit more amusing, would be if Batman was talking about something that we didn't expect or anticipate him to be discussing with Robin. So maybe it was like, you had one job, and I'm going to shift the text over. Um, let's see. Pick up a chicken burrito at Chipotle. All right. When I'm looking at this, I can see that the text is super close together, so I'm going to press Alt or Option on a Mac. I'm going to press down to separate the text. Then I'm going to press Confirm. And then what I'm going to do next is click right here. Here we've got Batman. He's angry. He's like, where was the guacamole? Where was the guac? And Robin needs to know that Batman always wants guacamole on his burrito. That's a given. That's obvious. You guys are going to talk about whatever you want. You can relate it, I think, to New York City Lab School. You can talk about your own experiences, something not necessarily related to the Joker or the sort of DC universe. When you're done, like yesterday, we're going to press File, Save As. Like yesterday, we're going to save it as first name, last name. And this is going to be Batman. You're going to save it. Let's save it in the Documents folder. I'm going to save it as a JPEG. And there we go. All right. So yesterday, I gave you an email. We're going to continue submitting work to that email. That's going to be really important. But we're going to add a new email to the mix, and I'm going to explain why in a moment. If you press Compose, I'm going to type in Drost NYC, and it comes up automatically, right? So I can just press enter and it autofills. New email. The new email is similar to the old one. It's going to be Drost NYC dot work at blogger.com, and the subject is going to be Batman or Simpsons or both. You're going to probably submit both comics to me. You're gonna say, hey, you're gonna say, text tool is easy, whatever. You can throw in a comment. Let's attach the file. And I'm not gonna try this now. Just set up a new email for you guys. So let's find that image that we just created. All right. So here's the Batman comic. It's uploading, and I'm sending it again to two emails. So I'm sending it to my school email, droznyc@gmail, and to a Blogger account. When we press send, let's check this out. All right, I'm gonna check my email. There we go. It's in my inbox. That way, I'll give myself credit. I'll give myself a B plus for that. If I finish it, maybe I'll get an A. When we go to Mr. Droz, we've got a number of tabs, and I'm working on this. This is a work in progress. When we hover over students and we see the option for student work, that's going to send us to this website. Oh, there we go. So we've got the very first post. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back, I'm going to compose, and I'm going to send yesterday's work super quick. droznyc.work, blogger, Archie. Let's pop this Archie in there. Bam. I'm going to press send. And because all of you are submitting your work to both my email, I'm going to have that individually, but I'm also going to have it on this sort of public website so you can see your classmates' work, your family can see it, and this will be a nice archive of what we're going to be producing over the course of the semester. I'm looking forward to some outstanding work. If you have any questions, please let me know. Good luck.